Hey, I'm Sam Borkson.
I'm Arturo Sandoval.
And we're friends with you.
It's great to bring something that's so bright and so like whimsical in a city like New York City. It's like a little like prism of like magic, you know, like really opening like a portal to like this like spiritual world and this like magical like world.
The new section of the High Line has this like beautiful like curving like seating area, and directly in front of that is where our installation is going to be. And it's like all this concrete, all these buildings in this like weird like pit. And when Tootie and I like saw it, we're like, this is perfect. Like we had no idea like where or how like they wanted to bring this installation. And when we saw it, it was like the perfect little pod to put this beautiful, colorful, gigantic installation, Rainbow City, kind of like peeking its way out of the ground, out of like the concrete, and like completely, it looks like, it's gonna look like a living, grown garden of beautiful colors that has like these striped totems and monolithic type sculptures that you can get in and interact with. And because it's filled with air, it's like living, like these things look alive. You're gonna feel them, you're gonna see them breathing like right before you. We kind of had this exuberance for life and we wanted to share that with people. So almost in our search for what we were doing in life, we kind of, you know, serendipitously like came together and crossed paths, and we're like, we like each other. We're not sure what this project is yet, but we want to like make people happy. We want to like be in service of people.
We had the same kind of ideas where like art should be like accessible. It should be for like everyone. It shouldn't be like pretentious. It shouldn't be just in the walls. Like a lot of those things that like really have informed and like given the parameters to most of the work that we do were like obvious like from the get-go.
Tootie and his family like had to leave from Cuba when he was about 14 years old. I was thrown out of my house, like super like bad kid, like just with not that much direction. Also out of my house around the same age when I was like 14, kind of like becoming like a man like at that very young age, left us with like the imprint of like our unique like world. This character Malfi, he's like one of our like main characters, and we just like put him like as like a toy out there first. It was like one of the first things we did, one of the first things we put out into the world. And his kind of like mythology and legend that we like attached to him just very loosely started interacting with people in their lives. That's why we see it like more as a meme, you know? Like it's like we're all like riding this like amazing wave together, like not just artists. I mean, I think that we're like really inspired by so many things, you know? Like religion, the world, the state of the world right now. It's like really incredible. And then specific artists that are like have these like very spiritual ideas that, you know, we saw from comic books like Tezuka, who did like Buddha and Astro Boy, like the godfather of all manga, you know, to like Miyazaki, who is like an amazing filmmaker, to Jodorowsky, who is like an amazing filmmaker and makes comic books. I think that the storytellers of our time have like a similar meme that they're feeling. Like a lot of artists, I feel, a lot of storytellers, a lot of like really creative thinking people are writing like this meme. The only way that you're doing something at the High Line is because this many humans are gonna wanna see this and feel this thing and experience it. They want to feel more. They don't want to feel isolated. They want to be spiritual. They just like don't have the outlet for that. And I think that we're trying to create those things like in service of people constantly.
What's important to us is the message and the ends to that mean. Not, you know, we're not like real like crafty. We're not into the craft of making art. You know, to us it's really like the idea, and at the end of the day, like that will be like what we hope is remembered. We have like ambitions to like to take this kind of ideas and broadcast them to a wider audience. We really like want to make like TV shows. We want to like talk to like everyone, you know, use the most like democratic like means to like communicate like the ideas.
You make one like Rainbow City like somewhere, and like the whole world's asking about how to attain it. And I think that we're kind of now reverse engineering of how to like really like accomplish that, how to like really bring this to so many people in so many different ways and give all these unique experiences and keep it unique. Like we've had the opportunity to like completely sell this thing out. Like we've been offered millions of dollars to like just let this thing like roll on, but it's not like that. Like we have to be constantly like engineering and like figuring this thing out.